because last year me shaky dog. I'm not obsessed so. Hey my cocoa beans, and we are back in the experience today. So it's a new year, and as a part of this new year, we're just gonna reflect on what happened last year, what we're trying to do for this year, how we're trying to move forward in our lives, and yeah, pretty much we're just on this journey. For me, 2020, I didn't even realize it had ended. Like, I feel like we went from March to like December 31st. It was just on the blink of an eye. Everything was happening just like, it was just too much. And at one point, it was like, okay, we had curfew till like 12 o'clock in the day. And so, okay, those days passed slowly. But then the other days, it's like, oh, you gotta be home by 9. This whole curfew thing to me is just like slavery. Like, you trying to tell me what to do 24/7 pretty much. And I don't like it. I don't like it. At this point, everybody trying to be outside. It's like lock up involved. Clearly. Because it's time we get over this. Like, we know the rules, we know the laws, we're accustomed. It's time for us to get open. So pretty much in 2020, I did accomplish a few things that I wanted to accomplish in the last part of it. You know, I didn't let like Corona stop the hustle. I actually found other hustles in the midst of Corona, and it also allows you, I think like 2020 also allowed us to realize like shit can go left at any point in time. Like, there was a lot of people that were at the top of their game and they just plummeted. Like, it literally just opened your eyes to see that, you know, you always have to be saving for a rainy day. You always have to set up yourself to be in a position that if things change, you can keep managing yourself. You can keep managing your household. You still got money. You're still able to live, you know? So I feel like 2020 put a lot of things in perspective for me personally. Trying to finish school this year, for sure. Not even a joke thing about it. I have like 3 more courses I need to get done. And then next year I will be doing the internship. In 2021, I just want to expand my business more, and I just want to grow overall. On YouTube, I have not been as consistent as I should be, and I plan to be even more consistent and to give you guys a video every Sunday. Every single Sunday for the year. Woo, that's a commitment, honeys. But I feel like with consistency, we get growth. And with consistency, we know, okay, if this didn't work out, then this is not for us. You know, we have to be able, when we're making plans, to have a backup plan. Always have a plan B. And always know that even if this first plan didn't work out, and you might think, oh, this is not for me or whatever, there's always a deviation to it. There's always something else that you could do about it. You know? Don't just have yourself stuck in this one track mentality. Deviate, find another plan, find another way, find another avenue to do something else. Don't just stop and don't just give up. So even though I'm saying I'm gonna give you a video every Sunday, there might be a few Sundays I miss, and there might be a few ways that we can make up for it. But overall, I'm gonna try my best to dedicate myself to my YouTube growth. That's 1. 2, I'm definitely going to grow my business some more. I have a few more products, services, as well as ideas that I want to work on for my business, Accentuate Beauty, the beauty bar, and pretty much just grow myself in my company as well. Like, I'm a makeup artist, and for the last year, I've pretty much just been pushing myself into the promotion of my business and into the promotion of, you know, the beauty bar and stuff like that. And so I really haven't been doing, you know, a lot of clients and stuff, just not promoting my makeup as well. And so, you know, once you don't promote it, people think you're not doing it no more, or you will get your one or two old clients and whatnot. So for that, I'm definitely going to be starting back with that. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting them or how I'm going to be posting them, because, you know, my makeup page is now completely my business page. And, you know, sometimes people want to see it on your personal page, but then they're just like, this is not what they want to see. So we're going to figure it out. So going back my makeup business, as well as, you know, doing some more services and classes, so that, you know, it's easier for me to maneuver in my business. Because let me tell you something. They say when people think that you do the most and you rely upon them too much, they try to hamper your business. Let me tell you all that straight up. People think that you're relying on them too much. They're just like, they don't want to come to work. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that, because in their mind, I need them. Never let nobody feel like you need them too much in life. That's a tip for y'all. In life, never let nobody feel like you need them too much, because at the end of the day, they walk away. You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. So with that being said, I'm doing some more classes and classes so that I can offer more services from myself for the beauty bar. You know what I mean? Also, I want to also grow in the pharmaceutical industry, but, you know, finishing school, I will do that after I finish school. Even though I'm starting already now, I will do that when I finish school for the most part. So this year for me is pretty much just about growth, you know, just growing some more. I'm about to be 31 in like 10 days, and it's time for me to get it moving, get it popping. Like, yeah, I've been doing stuff, shaking and baking, but I haven't really, you know, committed to it. So when you're doing things, you're not committed to it, you don't, okay, whatever, you don't see the growth, you don't see the plan. Like, for me this year is about making plans, making commitments, and just actually following through with what I actually want to do, and doing whatever I want to do. Because you stop doing things because people don't want you to do this, or you shouldn't do that, or this and that, and ray. Me do what me want to do this year. Me ain't really business with nobody. Me not with nobody. I'm doing what I want to do. If you don't like it, lie alongside it. Okay? That's the attitude that you need to take into this year, people. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. There's a lot of people that's going into 2021 very depressed, high anxiety, can't function, can't, you know, they're not themselves anymore. Because at the end of the day, 2020 definitely was a rough one. And you have to be sane within yourself to be able to maneuver in this crazy world. Let me tell you. So things that I do to make sure that I am sane and settled and can function in this crazy world every day. I wake up and I meditate. I did a video about it a few months back, where I was telling you pretty much what I do in the morning. You should check that out so that you know, like, yeah, these are the things that you could do to get to your higher potential. Like, these are literally things that not only me, but persons that I follow or, you know, aspire to be on their safe mindset. And even though people might think, oh, it's just a facade and this and that and that, at least you're doing something to try and make sure that you are managing yourself. You're able to work on yourself. You're able to function in a crazy world. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys should definitely check out that video, because I'm keeping that same momentum going into this new year, like meditating, praying, being at one with myself and my mind, focusing on my goals, setting up plans, So if you're like somebody that likes to set up plans and, like to see where you're going or want to go, I always suggest doing your vision board, because like when I look back now on the vision board that I did in 2019, coming into 2020, I pretty much checked majority of my boxes, if not all. And the ones that I didn't check, I just crossed them off because they were not feasible at the time. Like the ones about the carnival stuff. There was no carnival, so I couldn't do those, And so I'm going to do the one for 2021. I might share it with you guys. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I will share it with you if you want to know. And yeah, because when you look back at it, you're like, whoa, I actually accomplished a lot of stuff that I wanted to accomplish, And then you sit back and you're like, okay, so what now? And even so, even in your business, that's like something that's very important to do. You see, when you do your business plan, it shows you where you are, where you want to go, and and then you need to figure out what you need to do to get there. And you can't get it by yourself. You always get advice from people and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you try to make sure that you're working yourself on doing what you need to do. So it's all a process. I am happy to be going into another year. Last year was very shaky. Shaky dog. But, I'm looking forward to this year. I'm honestly, after what happened last year, I'm pretty skeptical to go into a new year. But I'm excited to see what will happen. I mean, we know we gotta wear a mask. We gotta suit up. I think we can just suit up and live normally, because that's our new norm. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like this whole corona and the coronavirus thing is gonna be such a drastic effect coming into this year. Even though they got a new stream and whatnot, I don't feel like it's gonna be so drastic coming into this year. I feel like it's our new norm, our custom. We should be adapted by now, and yeah, life goes on. I want to encourage you guys still to pray every single day. Keep your life and your heart right with the Lord. You might not be doing things that you feel like are in line with a Christian spirit, but once you keep that relationship with Him, you will see how far you go and how far things can how things will just come up for you, Always trust in Him. Always trust in the process. Enough times that we're doing things and you just see you're writing a plan, and in a sense, God will be erasing it, because what is for you will always be for you, and God don't put you where you cannot manage or where you shouldn't go. He always leads you on the right path. So sometimes you're pray for this and you're pray for that, and God Himself is taking it out of your life, taking that person away from you. You understand what I'm saying? You always have to trust in it. Even if you don't want to believe in God, you trust in a higher spirit. Yeah, always have that higher divinity that's a part of you, because those are the kind of things that keep you grounded. A big lesson for a lot of persons was that, family is important, God is important, and comfort is important in your own home in 2020. So at the end of the day, now we're moving into a different time, in a different year, and we want to keep those values. For me, everybody know I'm a family person. I spend a lot of time with my family. I'm always around my family, with my family. I work with them. I do a lot of stuff with them. There's not a day that goes by that I don't interact or deal with my family, or majority of my family, or my relatives. I am very family oriented. I am very spiritual, and so I think those are the things that keep me very grounded in life. And I'm definitely keeping on that tip because that's true to me and that's true to who I am. And you always gotta be true to you and true to who you are as a person. You know, those are the kind of things that keep you grounded. So I pretty much just talked about everything and anything. But really and truly, we on a journey this year, you know. So for me, people, I want you guys to plan your vision boards. You can share it with me on your social medias. You could not share it with me. You could just keep it, but make a plan for this year. Do your vision board. It might seem like it's so far to reach, but let me tell you something. When you put things out in that universe, you will see. You will be so surprised to see how they just keep falling on your lap. You'll be surprised to see what doors open up for you. You'll be surprised to see the growth that has come about from the one year to the next. You know what I mean? And I'm sure the next video is going to be a bunch of birthday videos because sister's birthday is coming up and I plan to be doing a lot because I don't feel like I did enough for my 30th. And all the things that I had planned did not come through. So for my 31st, well, I'm calling it 30 Reloaded. Sis is gonna be doing a lot. I just feel like it, you know? I feel like after the year that we've had last year, we need to be celebrating life, just living. Because last year me shaky dog. I'm not top say so. Make your vision boards. Meditate daily. Keep a relationship with God. And we bowed it. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. And that's on what? Mary Had a Little Lamb.